Do you know how many people give up on their fitness goals just because the newbie phase is over, and with it, there is no more newbie gains? And I'm not even talking about the intermediates, because they are a whole bunch of different people, and we will touch on that in the future. But right now, they are still beginners, but at the end of the journey, you can't build muscle anymore. It is disheartening. You are in the gym for weeks, months, God forsake, years, and you look the same. And trust me, not just for yourself, but you actually do. You can't build muscle anymore. And 99% messes this up. And this is what I call what worked before doesn't work anymore. And this is not the exercises you do. For months you got away being a lazy bear in the gym and you got good gains. And now you are getting declining gains and body dysmorphia. If you have a twin and everything is the same, what do you think? Who is going to have better biceps? You, who can only curl the bar, or your twin, who can curl the bar plus 20 kilograms for the same amount of reps and for the same amount of sets? Who is going to have better ass? You, who doesn't even train legs, or your twin, who is hip thrusting 3 times his body weight and making the girls jealous on the beach? Your training intensity sucks. I'm sorry, the honeymoon phase is over, and the gym is going to need way more effort to keep this relationship going moving forward. You need to be honest with yourself and take personal accountability and say, shit, my training intensity sucks. I could have done 10 more reps for each set I was doing. No wonder I'm not growing anymore. If you can say this, then you are on the right track. And some of you will say, what about overtraining? Look, you are currently undertraining. So what are you even talking about? You even drive to the shop that is 100 steps away from your house. Stop fearing hard training. Take your sets all the way to failure for 3 weeks. Do 2 to 3 sets, but all the way to failure. And let's see what happens. Are you going to regress because of overtraining, or you are going to make actual progress? And another mistake is overcomplication. It is a good thing that you know what the exercise does, what the muscle does, but the reason you stop making progress is because you just know these things on the surface, but you still suck at all of the lifts. You can go to a gym bro who has no idea that the chest is doing shoulder flexion and abduction, and he can still out bench press your family and your friends collectively and have milkers like your head. Knowledge is good, but you still have to get good at every lifts you do, and not just the compounds, even the smaller lifts as well. I see you doing leg extension like a baby and finishing, oh, it burns so badly. When in fact, you should finish with your head about to explode from the amount of effort you're blasting into your sets. And it shouldn't be the burn. I'm not sure if you see this, but if you have 3 sets of bench press, you're going to pick a weight what you can only lift for 5 to 9 reps. You will barely make it out alive on the first set with 9 reps. You're going to rest for 3 to 5 minutes, and then in the second set, your reps are going to dramatically drop. But you are still going to do around 6 to 7 reps. And then for the third set, the bare minimum should be 5 reps with the same weight. If not, you're only going to drop the weight by 5 to 10%, and then you try to aim for the highest of 9 reps. But you are still going to keep the weight. This means that you took all of your sets all the way to failure. So that means that you improve your intensity and you are getting better at the lifts you are doing. 2 birds with 1 stone. And this is the real foundation. And you can live in denial thinking, oh, the stars are aligned and they formed a conspiracy against me and that's why I can't build muscle, but it's not. It's just you. Consider subscribing to the channel if you are interested in learning how to grow. And if not, or you just don't like listening to me, or you only needed this one video, then at least give it a like. If anything, I'm sure it helped you at least to open your eyes whenever you are in the gym. Talk to you in the next one.